Burnley conceded just 16 goals in 46 matches. That's not a typo. You're hearing me correctly. 16 goals. While most promoted clubs leak goals by the dozen, Burnley just shattered every defensive record in championship history. And somehow, they still didn't win the title. Forget what you know about promoted teams, because Burnley's defensive masterclass this season isn't just impressive, it's practically impossible. Think about this. 30 clean sheets, a 1,090-minute stretch without conceding a single goal. And not once did they allow more than one goal in any league match all season. These aren't just good numbers, they are historic. The previous record for fewest goals conceded in a championship season, 30. Burnley just cut that in half. They tied the all-time English record across any division with those 30 clean sheets. And at one point, they went 12 consecutive matches without letting in a goal. Another championship record. During their most dominant stretch, they conceded just 9 goals in 29 matches while recording 20 clean sheets. Let that sink in. That's defensive perfection rarely seen in professional football. And if that wasn't enough, Burnley went 33 consecutive league matches unbeaten. The last time Burnley lost in the championship was back in November. In English football's second tier, where chaos reigns and consistency is nearly impossible to maintain. Scott Parker's men were a model of defensive stability, week after week after week after week. Consider this. Burnley racked up 100 points, a total that almost always guarantees a championship. Yet, Leeds United took the title on goal difference. That reveals both Burnley's greatest strength and their most glaring weakness. Meet the wall behind this fortress. 22-year-old goalkeeper James Trafford. His numbers are mind-blowing. 29 clean sheets, an 84.5% save percentage, best in the league, by the way, and a minuscule 0.36 goals conceded per 90 minutes. Even more impressive, he saved 100% of the penalties he faced, including 2 in one match against Sunderland. Standing at an imposing 6'6", Trafford isn't just physically commanding. His lightning-fast reflexes, impeccable positioning, and pinpoint distribution make him a complete package. At £15 million from Manchester City, Trafford might be the bargain of the century. Scott Parker calls him world-class, and Newcastle's already circling. No wonder Burnley's scouting department deserves a standing ovation for this signing. But Trafford didn't do it alone. The center-back pairing of Maxime, Esteve, and CJ Egan-Riley transformed Burnley's backline into an impenetrable barrier. Esteve, the Frenchman brought in from Montpellier, brings more than just defensive prowess. His 90.3% pass completion rate puts him in the top 7% of the championship's defenders. He's comfortable in possession, averaging nearly 79 touches per game while blocking nearly 1 shot per match. His poise, vision, and instincts earned him a spot in the championship team of the season. Meanwhile, CJ Egan-Riley provided the perfect complementary skills, rock-steady reliability, and strength alongside Esteve's technical brilliance. No surprise, Premier League giants like Tottenham and Everton are watching them closely, with even AC Milan reportedly joining the race. Burnley took a chance on these young defenders, and it's paid off spectacularly. They formed arguably the tightest center-back partnership the championship has ever seen. The mastermind behind this defensive revolution, though, is Scott Parker. His 4-2-3-1 system turned Burnley into a disciplined machine. Championship manager of the season? Absolutely deserved. Parker's attention to detail and defensive drilling has been the secret sauce. He's architecting this fortress brick by brick. And let's not forget the unsung heroes. The fullbacks who shut down wingers, the holding midfielders who screen the defense, and even the front four who press high to stop danger before it reaches the back line. Take Josh Cullen, the midfield dynamo anchoring Burnley's engine room. With 65 tackles, 34 interceptions, and a staggering 234 recoveries, Cullen was the shield in front of the defense, breaking up attacks and winning the ball back time and time again. His 89% pass completion ensured Burnley kept control after regaining possession, making him the heartbeat of Parker's system. Out wide, Jaidon Anthony was a pressing machine, racking up 56 tackles, 7 interceptions, 52 blocks, and 87 clearances. His relentless work rate forced turnovers high up the pitch. Even top scorer Josh Brownhill, with 64 tackles and 32 interceptions, dropped deep to win the ball, proving no one shirked their defensive duties. This is a complete team effort, but Parker's vision ties everything together. His tactical nous has transformed Burnley into a team that's greater than the sum of its parts. Here's where things get really interesting. Burnley's headed to the Premier League again, where the last 6 promoted teams were relegated immediately. The challenge is massive. Some say the gap has never been wider between the Premier League or the Championship. They're going to face attackers like Cullen and Salah weekly. The Premier League is a different beast entirely. Faster pace, sharper finishers, and elite talent waiting to test this defensive unit. Keeping stars like Trafford and Esteve will be tough, with big clubs circling. While their defense gives them a fighting chance, their attack needs serious reinforcement. Their top scorer, Josh Brownhill, netted 18 league goals this season. We'll see if that translates to the Premier League. Turning those 1-0 wins into 2-0 or 3-1 results could be the difference between thriving and merely surviving. If Burnley can keep their defensive core intact and add a 20 to 30 million pound striker, I think that they could honestly avoid the relegation battle entirely. A remarkable achievement for a promoted side. Imagine Trafford denying Holland or Esteve shutting down Salah. With this defensive foundation, it's possible. But there's a flip side. If they lose key players or can't adapt to the step up in quality, they might find themselves in a relegation dogfight. Still, Parker's been here before, and that defense could frustrate even the top clubs in England. So there you have it. Not just another promotion story, but a defensive clinic that rewrote the history books. From Trafford's heroics to Esteve's brilliance, Cullen's tenacity, and the attackers' relentless pressing, Burnley earned every bit of their Premier League return. Consider what they achieved one more time. 16 goals conceded in 46 games, 30 clean sheets, 33 league games unbeaten, 1,090 minutes without conceding, never allowing more than 1 goal in any league match. Some might call their style boring. I call it absolutely brilliant. Results speak volumes, and Burnley is shouted from the rooftops. What do you think? Can this defensive masterclass survive in the Premier League? Drop your predictions and dream signings in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown of one of football's all-time great defensive seasons, please hit that subscribe button. I can't wait to see how this new look Burnley team fares in the Premier League next year. Thank you guys so much for watching.